I wanted to make this video. The other day I had posted that I was going to close my position out at 155. I even asked if Matic would hit 155. The takeaway from this, I want to show you guys how I called it literally within a penny. I said 155, $1.55. Matic, the highest it actually hit in this candle right here was around 156.80, 156.73-ish. And then somewhere in this candle, the sell limit or the limit order got closed out at 155. So how did I call Matic within a penny's range that was going to be the final before the drop? For anyone looking to trade and get into trading, first off, I've been doing this for about 15 years now. And it's not rocket science. It's just years and years and years of experience of learning certain indicators, certain resistance levels, and then applying that to my strategy and to my theory. But 1 penny range, and then you can see that Matic fell off. So this was a good trade. I got in probably around, I think it was the 16th. I actually had started trading up in this beginning trend right here. But the really pivotal moment was around the 15th all the way up to the 17th for a closeout at 155. So I think I got in around 124, started trading, 143, and then finally closed out altogether at 155. I do run a hedge fund, so none of this is financial advice. This is just me, for educational purposes only, showing you how to become a better trader, how to read the charts, and hopefully you get something out of this. So, how did I do all this? Now, we do have an algorithm. There is indicators that I use. There's charting methods that I use. And you combine all of that, and that's how I got within one penny. Now, I want to show you the post. I literally said, will Matic hit 155 before the night is over? Got my limit orders or limit to sell orders placed. Come on. And then literally, I think about an hour, maybe two, I said sell limit closed. Points are spot on as well. I can't zoom in. See, yeah, it's going to start. But you can see that our indicator literally gives you the take profit points of where this thing may hit. Now, this thing was built, I had purchased it, and then I customized it with my own inputs. And there's a couple other indicators involved as well. And that's the infamous Ichimoku cloud that I personally sell and have a service on over at my Patreon group. And I teach all this, and this is where this will be posted, and TradingView and all the other good places. But I want to show you, literally 156.80 was the highest, and I called to close out at 155. Now, this is just an ordinary chart. This is what it looks like without anything added to it, minus the Heikin-Ashi setup. Most people have regular candles, but if you're going to get into trading, the number one thing you need to do is turn those candles into Heikin-Ashi. I'm going to show you what they look like normal. This is a regular chart. It literally shows each candle as a bull or a bear. Bulls are green, bears are red. Bears obviously mean the sellers were on the winning end, so you'll see red candles. When there's a lot of buyers or more buyers than sellers and the price keeps inflating, you'll see the green candles. However, the thing that I personally would say that you need to do is change those into Heikin-Ashi. Any platform that you use, change your candles over to Heikin-Ashi. This will give you a better visual in where the trend is, and you won't be faked out as much. Now, I personally use, this is another key feature, another key tip that I'm going to be giving you. And you see all of these. These are 1 second, 5 second, 10 second, 15 second, all the way up to a monthly. I use 4 hourly to determine where my overall trend is. Maybe a daily with that. And then if we are in a uptrend, I then will use my 1 hourly to get my signals. And then to get into my even better position, I will use a 15-minute. The 15-minute will tell me a more precise exit or entry point. The hourly will tell me roughly where I need to enter or get out at which price. And then again, the 4 hourly and the daily tells me which direction we're ultimately in, whether we're in a downtrend or an uptrend. If we're in a downtrend, then guess what? I never take buy positions. If we're on an uptrend, I never take short positions. And of course, I buy into positions. So, let me add my algorithms. And as you can see, my algorithms on my screen look like a lot of information. Now, I know what each one of these areas mean. I've added the RSI, the MACD crossover, and then another RSI. And then I've added the Ichimoku, my volume, resistance lines, the Ichimoku cloud, and then I have the buy signals. Now, these are little cheat sheets or cheat indicators that I use. The buy. Now the sell, obviously I used it more so over here than this one. But within my 15-minute lines or 15-minute time frame, I want to show you what the sell or the lines that give a good indicator of where to sell or to close out your positions, whether you're short or long, is right here. And then you have your stop loss line, which you can barely see. It's a red line. On the MACD crossover, this is the one that I teach and use and sell as a service. You get access to this one, along with a few others with the Ichimoku cloud, and how to trade based off the Ichimoku and this. And you really don't need all the others. I could disable these and show you exactly what I'm basically teaching everybody. And the goal is, as long as you make 5, 10, 20%, you're making money. You're not losing money. Most traders, 90% of traders fail. And that's because they have either the wrong mentor, they're too stubborn to follow their own rules or the correct rules, or they lack the emotional strength that it takes when you put your actual money in and you happen to see it start to lose, even though you know you're right. Deep down inside, you know you're right, and then it reverses, and then you make money. I've made mistakes in the past. Within 15 minutes, when I first started trading, I lost $600. To a lot of people, that's a lot of money. And to me, at the time, it was. And I'm not saying that, oh, I can piss away $600 like it's nothing and it won't bother me. It won't bother me as much as it did back then. Because I've leveraged and compounded and grew my portfolio and my skill set. So if I'm down $600 today, I've been down $3 or $4 grand, and I've seen that loss on paper and even confirmed it and been down $3,000 after I closed my position for a week, and I've sat on it, and I knew that I could find another buy point and get back in and make money. So as long as you follow your own rules, or a good set of rules, and the rules that the system tells you to, or a good mentor tells you to, you can be a proficient trader on just a couple of coins. Now, I have people always coming to me and saying, well, how do I scan for the right stocks or the right coins or the right futures contracts, blah, 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 blah. And there's so many different ways to make money out there. And then within the stock market and trading, there are so many different ways to make money. What works for you and what you find works for you, stick to it, make it better, and then just compound off of that. $10 trades become $100 trades. $100 trades become $1,000 trades. A couple thousand become $100,000 positions. And then you literally make more and more money off the same set of rules, the same coin maybe. And that's all you ever have to do. Less stress is the best for stock trading, for crypto trading, or in the entire market and industry of trading and investing. Now, Matic has been one of my top coins to go to because, yes, it's volatile. It moves 1, 2, 3, sometimes 5% in a day, sometimes even 10 and 20% in a day, or even just a week. And 20% in a week, there's 52 weeks in a year, so if you do the math, think about it. That could be a lot of money that you make within a year just by one coin. So anyways, the Ichimoku cloud helps us determine, based off last cycles or last incidents, or last candles, whatever you want to say, depending on the inputs, what the coin or what the movement or what the price should be as of today based off past movements. So if you know and research into Ichimoku cloud, the lagging span line, that will help you become a better trader. You don't need all this other stuff. However, it does help me to fine-tune exact price points of where I need to be in and where to be out at based off lower lows or higher highs or lower highs and higher lows or lower lows. So again, I came within 1 penny. Now that doesn't always happen, nor should I expect you, or you should even expect yourself to be able to literally call prices to a penny or a dollar. If you're in stocks and they're Teslas or Microsofts or Googles, don't expect to just get within a dollar. If you get within a certain range and you make 5 and 10%, be happy with that. I'm telling you, don't get greedy. Don't ever try to get into the lowest point, and don't ever try to get out at the highest point. And if you're short selling, you shouldn't be short selling as a newbie anyways, because there's an infinite risk to the top side. And that's a whole nother topic when it comes down to risk management, risk tolerance, and even morals. Hedge funds are notorious for shorting certain stocks, and the competitors of their other go-tos for political reasons, and it's pure evil. But I don't want to get into that. That's not the topic of this video. It's to show you what I've been doing personally for my hedge fund, and then how to teach this. So anyways, the Ichimoku cloud, I want you guys, if you're taking notice of this video, the Ichimoku cloud, RSI, support and resistance lines, and volume, and price action. That's the key areas. I know it seems like a lot. That is probably the fundamentals of the only indicators that you truly need. All this other stuff, yes, it could be noise to some. For me, it's certain things that tell me different stories for the long run. And just as a hedge fund manager, it tells me a lot more than just what I need for today. So anyways, I hope this video helped. I hope it will help you become a better trader. And when you research the Ichimoku cloud, the lagging span within it, what the cloud, the green and the red cloud means, the RSI, the MACD, I threw an extra one in there for you, volume and price action, support and resistance lines. If you look and research those, you should be a better trader after looking and researching and applying those indicators to your trading strategy. If there's ever anything else or any help that you need, feel free to reach out to me. And if there's any other ideas or video topics that you would like for me to make and create, send those over. So anyways, that's it for this video. And until next time, happy trading.